Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to review the classic whodunit game, Murder Mystery Mansion.
Which I've never heard of until we bought it.
But it's the classic whodunit game.
I would have thought that was like Cluedo, but no. This is not Cluedo. You might maybe look at it and think, oh, maybe it's a Cluedo type game, and no.
No, it's Mastermind.
Yes. If you don't know Mastermind, it's the little game with, the little coloured pegs.
Like 5 pegs, and then you have to put them in, and then they tell you how many you've got right and in what slots and not, and you have to sort of
try and work out the correct code.
Yeah.
It's basically that, but with a murder mystery. So you have to work out a suspect, a weapon, the motive behind the murder, and where it happened.
And basically you score, you move up the steps depending on how quickly you deduce the mystery, and whoever gets to the top, their peg at the top of the mansion wins.
Yeah. So the idea is to play in rounds. So you get points depending, like you said, on how quickly you guess. Then you'd swap, and the other person would be the person guessing. They can then earn their points, and backwards and forwards. Mastermind's not a game for us. This is not something that we would play in enough rounds all at once to get to the top.
No.
But hey,
Alright,
this is a game you like. Then
So here is the instructions. We'll have a scan of it down below in our little database.
There's a link to a database of most of our instructions of things we've reviewed.
All right, let's get...
It is important to have that too, by the way, especially the back, because it tells you the scoring points. So the longer it takes you to, like, whichever step you solve it on, you get more points. So if you get on the first one, you get 14 points. Whereas if it takes you to, like, the second last step, you only get 2 points. So, you want to solve the murder mystery quicker to earn more.
Now, this was a real pain in the ass to sort, because when we got it, there's 4 different trays with 4 different cards in them, or a whole bunch of cards, and they're all everywhere, and they've all got to be ordered.
Yes, they all have to be together, because you have to be able to put those cards in to actually guess. So Nathan's just putting it together here. So the side stand says the name of the game. There's 2 of those. And then there's your steps, obviously, that are on the top. They just slot in. It's pretty sturdy feeling, like it's hard plastic.
Oh, jeez.
If Nathan can put it together.
I'm trying to have it on camera as well, so it's a little bit trickier.
Alright, so to the person playing, this is kind of the front that you would see. The mansion goes at the top. That's just a cardboard piece. So you're not going to be able to see the mansion while we sort of go through, unfortunately. So the person playing sees this side of the board. This is where the guessing occurs. You can see the different colours right down here at the bottom of the screen. They indicate the different things. So black is your suspect. Green is the weapon. Blue, I think, is the motive. And then pink is the room in the house.
That they were in, yeah.
Nathan's just put our little scoring pegs in, so, if one person's red, one person's blue, you obviously start down the bottom. When you get a score, say you got 6, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You move up like that.
Alright, so here we have the ways that they were murdered. We have cyanide, shot, pushed down the stairs. Is it even focusing?
Possibly.
Electrocuted, stabbed, or venomous snake.
Yep, so these cards are double-sided because you're meant to have the player sit this side and the person who has picked the answers on the other side. Obviously, we can't do that here because of how our backdrop is, but that's why they're double-sided, so that both the player and then the person monitoring and telling you what you've got right and wrong can see them as well.
So we'll go through these and then we'll show you what's behind the mansion.
Well, hang on. So there's multiples of each one because you might have to put them in a few times if you get a correct answer or if you're really confused and you don't know the answer.
Pretty much us. These are the reasons.
The motives, yep, of why.
So we have revenge, power, money, jealousy, fame, or love.
Yep, and again, they're just double-sided like the weapons.
We have the suspects.
Yep.
Suspects.
Amber, Lily, Rusty, Venus, Spider, and Eugene.
Certainly a unique art style. I think it's unique art style.
It is unique, yeah. There is a little kind of plastic notch in the trays. It's meant to help keep the cards in. They don't always keep them in.
And here's the area where you knock them off. The garden, the game room, the closet, the bathroom, the kitchen, or the bedroom.
Exactly. So, if we maybe turn it around now.
So say I was getting Laura to guess who murdered who, where, when, and why. So at the back of the
We're
mansion.
not actually in a place, so it doesn't matter if I say this, by the way.
So I'm going to be like, okay, I reckon.
So Nathan gets to set up the actual scenario that has occurred.
I think Eugene murdered with venomous snake. He looks like a venomous snake sort of guy.
Okay, yep.
And
Why did he do it, Nathan? Why?
he did it because he wanted power.
Okay, so you take that. The rest of these cards go to the person guessing, by the way.
And he did it in the closet.
Okay, so I would obviously not normally be able to see any of this. This would be over near Nathan.
So this is what Laura has to guess by deducing based
Yes.
on what number I put next to each guess of hers.
Alright, so how about I just do a pretend guess. So I'm going to put in all wrong ones first, just so you can see what happens when that's the case. So I might go, okay, I think it might be Lily in the bedroom for jealousy and push down the stairs. So I would put those in.
I would look at my ones behind that I set and go, none of those match. So Laura got 0 correct.
Yep. So that goes in here, and then that helps me. I know not to put any of these in again. So I know it's definitely not any of those.
Now, what's different between this and Mastermind is if Laura had, you can't do it because of how it's configured, but in Mastermind, if you got the right colour in the wrong spot, you'd get a different coloured peg. This one, it has to be the right thing in the right spot to have this number go up.
Yeah, because they're obviously
Yeah.
color-coded to where they go anyway. All right, so then I would get a second guess. So say I said this time Eugene, and then I said, you know, in the kitchen for fame. So I'm obviously not going to put the same ones I've ruled out in the first one. And stabbed. Again, I obviously know what's back there. But...
So I'd look and go, okay, I know that Laura's got Eugene correct, but the rest are wrong. So I put number 1 here. So Laura knows that one of these ones is the correct one.
And the rest are not. So I have to then think, okay, well, which one do I maybe think is right? So maybe I think the kitchen is correct. I might then leave the kitchen there on the next turn and change the other 3.
Or did you want to do one more and we'll...
You want to get it wrong or right, more right?
Either one.
So I could get one there and then I could go, okay, I think that one that's right is the kitchen. And then I would change, say, all the others, thinking, oh, okay, yep, the kitchen, definitely the kitchen, you know? And then I've got a shot. So Nathan would look at that, I'd be thinking, oh, maybe I've got one right, maybe I've discovered something else. And a 0 goes in.
So Laura, by process of elimination, Laura knows it's not the kitchen.
Yeah. So now I know that one of these other 3 in this row is correct. So you've got to kind of look at not only the row you're on, but you can go back and check your other answers as well. Like, okay, I know none of these. I know 3 of these are wrong. Definitely the kitchen is wrong now because I've used it again and I still got 0. So you might then like start to hone in. All right, well, maybe I'll try the person. Maybe it was Eugene that was the right one on that other row. What haven't I tried? Gee, I haven't put in, you know, the snake in the games room, and I can't think of what else I haven't used. Revenge. So I might do that.
And I know, okay, Eugene, poisonous snake, correct. She gets a 2 in that line. So Laura knows there are 2 correct in this line. And then from looking at these other ones...
Have to help factor in. So you want to keep doing that until you get the right one. So I might go, okay, yep. I mean, it could be further on. Could take you forever. You might not guess it at all. But maybe I
got lucky.
thought, okay, maybe those are the 2. And then I happened to then put the other correct ones in. I'm trying to remember what it was. So I get the right ones. What was the reason? Power.
Oh, power, yeah.
Yeah.
Power in the closet.
So then I might get lucky. I might not. Might still take me a while. And then there's no 4s.
Because you just go, you're correct.
Yeah. So there's tokens for 0, 1, 2,
and
3. So the steps aren't numbered, which we thought was a bit weird.
Even just on the side, like up here would have been nice, but okay.
Because you have to check them for your score.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, you solved it on the 5th one.
What?
On floor 5.
Oh yeah, sorry. So solved on step 5, I got 8 spaces for my peg. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I hadn't gotten lucky, I might have ended up further up, and then obviously my points would have been reduced.
And then it would have been Laura's turn to then put a different configuration behind the mansion, and my turn to guess.
So you would remove all the cards, all the tokens off the side, all the ones from behind the mansion. I'd go around there, pick 4, but you leave the pegs where they are so that Nathan has a chance to score. I mean, you might play 1 round each just to see who wins, or as the game encourages, keep going.
Yeah,
Until you get to the top.
I don't think you need to play multiple rounds. I think just 1 or 2 games is enough personally, but some people might really enjoy this sort of thing, so...
Yeah, Mastermind has never been our favourite, so this is kind of a murder mystery Mastermind without the colours.
And
just,
I technically cheat in Mastermind with you because you're colourblind.
Yeah, it's not a good game for me. I have trouble with the colours. That's it. I mean, I really like how it looks. It's just not my sort of game, but I could see if you do like that sort of game, this is a pretty fun way to do it if that's your sort of thing. So, and it looks cool.
It does look cool.
Who doesn't like a game that looks cool?
I initially, like I said, thought it was a Cluedo sort of game when I bought it.
Yeah. The only thing about it, obviously, you then have to put all of these back in all the individual trays. So that's a little bit of a pain, but you got to do what you got to do, hey? It happens.
Is it the classic whodunit you always thought and dreamed of?
Sure. I mean, for some people, maybe they've had this, for a long time, and it is classic for them. It's just not something we'd come across. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below if you like this style of game where you have to try the different combinations and things. Like we said, not our thing, but we're aware a lot of people do enjoy them.
Yeah, I know a couple of people that would really enjoy this, but I don't play with them because they get too serious about it.
Hit that subscribe button and check back soon. We have videos every single Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.